Oh my god! Here are your winners, Magic John and Dirty Crusher Rob.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome officially to Vengeance Day. We are live, episode 334. Welcome. MX says everything's back. Had to reset my phone entirely. Well, there you go. Let me know if we're doubling still. Apparently there was some doubling happening in the audio. What's up, Lana? Lana first here. But welcome, everyone. It is Vengeance Day. It is Cody the King's birthday. I don't know why you guys keep talking about him. But here we are. Our first match. Knightfall. Hoku locked inside a steel cage. Let me see if I can get the prediction thing going. Who will win? Hoku, Knightfall. And of course, Strand Redemptions to vote. Get those in now. 250, 1,000, 2,500. The who will win. Predictions are live now. Feel free to partake in that. So let me know how our sound. Is anything doubling? Is anything not doubling? And trying to fix it. We'll see though. Let me know, chat. Let me know. You guys are in control of things. I can't hear everything. No escape cage. That is correct. No escape cage.
Hoku.
Get your votes. 250, 1,000, 2,500. Get them in. You double your winnings. Please get them in. Still doubling. Damn it. Let's try this then. Let me know if it's still doubling. Because it shouldn't be now.
Is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Grand Rapids, Michigan.
Let me know.
Weighing in at 257 pounds.
If it still is, I have no clue. No more double. I think I figured it out.
Oh my god.
Holy crap. That only took how long?
Not enough time. Still have pizza.
What is he doing? He's eating pizza. Oh man. Welcome everyone. Vengeance Day. Is Cody actually there? Is it just a video loop of him eating pizza? That's a great question. Is this actually live or is this a loop? Ty says Cody is live, but is he though? Does anyone actually know if Cody's live?
Who knows? Not me.
There we go. Smooth you out. You look a little better now. There we go.
Ooh, I do look better.
We got like a glowing spot over your head. What is that?
And his opponent,
Okay.
Like
From the Isle
things
of
in the
Samoa,
It's all
weighing in
over
at
pizza.
309 pounds, the undisputed world heavyweight champion.
Can we approve your post, Trevor? Let me
champion.
do this. Let me hop on there. So yes, Trevor, do you want to announce what you did, Trevor, since this was your idea? I'll just approve it. Trevor, you can have the honor of announcing it in chat to everyone.
I thought I approved that a while ago.
He said he made edits.
Gotcha.
Oh wait, you shouldn't be responding back and forth. You're on a video loop.
Oh.
Here we go. Cage match, no escape cage. Episode 334. Tonight is Vengeance Day. We have new #1 contenders for the tag titles for tomorrow as well. That was a 2 count already. Holy crap. New #1 contenders, White Chocolate and Magic John. They will be facing High Society tomorrow night. And Trevor says, if anyone wants to earn strands, make your predictions on the pay-per-view. The post is on the NAW Facebook. And by the pay-per-view, he means this Sunday on Peacock. NXT in your house is what he's talking about. He posted all the matches in there. Predict who you think will win. So let him know, and you'll get bonus strands for participating. So this is a no-escape cage. The objective is quite simple. Pinfall submission. Just beat the hell out of your opponent here. Winding him up. Big strike from Knightfall here. We got a bit of a new look from Knightfall since leaving hashtag FTG. And just like that, holy crap!
I didn't even finish my pizza yet.
I think the poll is still, the prediction thing is still active. It is. Can you change it once you've predicted? I shouldn't have said that. You can. Wow. Did not see that happening that fast, especially against the undisputed champion. All right. Where are my hashtag rigs at? How come no one's saying that tonight?
Don't worry, when he gets backstage, we'll have his gloves checked for lead.
Yeah, that needs to happen. So, yeah. Knightfall picking up a big win over the champion here. This, of course, was a non-title match, though. He's preserved. So, okay, see, tie with the logic as always.
Here is
Preserving
your winner,
energy.
the Assassin, Knightfall.
All right, so Knightfall picks up the win on that one. You guys gonna win some stuff. It's a big win. Congrats, Knightfall. On your own. At last, he's on. He's on. Nobody. I thought that's the better of the tag teams. No, nobody. So again, welcome everyone. Vengeance Day. Frog in my throat. We have Cody the King with us here tonight, looking over things. It is his
You
birthday.
are sitting way too close. Way too close.
There we go. Okay.
There we go.
Awkward.
That's better. That's better.
Our next match here is a tornado tag elimination match. We got the 3 on the left. I've been told they're going by the name, the Dawning. And then we have 2 members of the Island Warriors on the right. And Manu, or excuse me, New Blood and Manu. So we're basically hugging. I mean, I can move him. Is this making you guys uncomfortable? So who will win? We'll start this one off. The Dawning. Will it be the dawning of a new era tonight? And getting those in here. Ty is jealous. We gotta get you a green screen, Ty.
New blood.
There you go. Predictions are accurate. Get your votes in, Strands. Redeem, redeem, redeem. 250, 1,000, 2,500, double if you get it right. This is an elimination match, 3 versus 3. Non-title, of course. And here they are. On the left, we have the NPC champion, crowned at 3:33 last Friday. If you missed that 60-minute Iron Hell, go back and check it out. See how it all came to be. These guys mean business, though. Look at the walk. What kind of pizza did you get, Cody?
There's a pepperoni from the concession stand as well as barbecue chicken.
Very nice. Look at this. What is this? This is not the new nation. Unbelievable. And yes, Manu is new blood. Forgive me for my error here. We have two members of new blood.
And his opponents. First, at a combined weight of 515 pounds, the Samoan Storm and the Brawler.
This should be a brutal match. If I were to predict match of the night, this one has everything in the makings of it to be. Ding doodling doodling. We get a host from Cody. If you guys want easy strands, make sure you get those hosts in. You see that alert? You're gonna get a bunch of strands for free, and you get to see our fun alerts.
Our favorite one.
Ty says, I like how ever since I did that 6-man at my GM show, we've seen a lot more of them.
From New Zealand.
There we go, the hosts coming in.
325 pounds.
Could we in the future have a trios championship? Could that be a thing happening? Huh. Interesting. Oh. There's Lana with the host, thank you. Thank you all for the hosts, of course. You get those strands in. Easy strands. It helps us out for exposure too, so thank you so much. Batman says, now there's an idea. Oh, these guys mean business. That was for you, Batman. Some Friday the 13th. Here we go. 6-man, 3v3 elimination rules. Immediately, just all of them locking up. Big moves here.
Has been paid for by the...
A little bit of NOW for you. Ooh, but that one's red. Interesting. The better NOW. Big holds here. The Dawning in control. Talked about bringing the $1 million belt back, and now WWE brought it back. Yeah, someone's scouting our show for sure. And the $1 million belt is back, by the way. It's around the waist of MX. He just has other championships, so he doesn't have to wear it. What a horrible thing to have. Cody ain't talking. Cody's not here. This is a video loop. See?
Yeah, I'm not here.
See?
I'm here to eat pizza and, watch a mediocre show. That's what I'm here for. You know?
We just had an elimination already on this mediocre show. What I said was going to be an instant classic. The Dawning in control, up 3-2 in this match. MX says, I'm going to have another title in a briefcase by the end of the night. This is MX's show. This is what he said was going to be Vengeance Day. He warned us all. And so far, it's been in his favor for how he wanted things booked. Sometimes shows backfire on the GMs. Not this one so far. Still a long night ahead of us, though. We could see anything happen tonight. And yes, Money in the Bank is on the line tonight. Not in a ladder match, though. Batman, you'll be happy with that. It's just an 8-man elimination match. But the men's Money in the Bank is on the line, as is the women's Money in the Bank in a handicap match. The individual that gets the pinfall or submission victory will have the briefcase. And true.
Just doing backflips for no reason in the middle of the ring.
Showboating.
They don't make them like they used to.
Oh God! Mr. Kaz flying from coast to coast there, stealing moves from DKA. And this is now a 3-on-1 match in this ring. Wrath on the outside recovering. We have a 3-on-1. Can Wrath save the day? 2 count there. I mean, what do you think of these 3 guys?
As far as the dawning goes?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting a little tired. It's like I really want to be yawning.
Ooh. They're not putting on a good enough show for you? Batman
No,
says,
it should be over by now. Yeah?
No, it's not. Wrath with a nice move there. Submission hold applied.
A competitor.
And he tapped. It's an even
Now
match.
it is even.
Woo.
Competitor.
Oh, and we had a knockout there. It looked like 2-on-1 now. Wrath all by himself. Oh my. And a pinfall to follow that move. And just like that, the Dawning victorious here. Handing out strands. Or channel points, excuse me. Oh man. I did not expect that. MX said he got a good payout on that one. The dawning of a new era on Vengeance Day.
And Joseph Storm.
There you have it. 3 of the 5 members I've been told revealed here for the dawning. Who are the other 2? I guess we can only assume at this point. I have a feeling I know one of them. Do you know?
Do I know? I mean, it could be me. You don't know what I have under the shirt.
Very true. Very true. Our next match is for Money in the Bank. Alyssa, the Money in the Bank holder, Crash and Burn, challenging in an elimination match. Handicap rules. Here's the biggest question. Will Alyssa retain? Let's get those predictions started here.
Well, if you know anything about handicap matches in NAW, you know that the single player can win a lot of the time.
It's true. We've seen stranger things.
I myself have won handicap match to defend tag titles against Taco Tuesday.
Facts.
Crash and Burn.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're seeing those votes come in. 250, 1,000, 2,500. And can you guys hear Cody all right? Does he need to be louder, quieter? Let us know how the volumes are for everything. Money in the Bank is here.
From Los Angeles, California, she is
Crash and Burn.
I guess this is what happens when you wait for opportunity to cash it in. People are coming for it. So this is Tornado Rules. So immediately the handicap match is going to be just that, a 2-on-1. Not even traditional tag. She is outnumbered No backup, no help. Can she overcome the stacked odds? There you have it. Twitch champion Becca and Rosa here of Crash and Burn. Former tag team champions. MX bragging it up on Vengeance Day. Look at that pride right now he has. Up 3K already for channel points. You should not bet against him tonight. He booked the damn show. So here we are, 2-on-1. Good luck, Alyssa. You're gonna need it. Oh, she tries to go for the clothesline on Becca. Becca out of the way. Rosa just standing here, though.
Rosa and Becca.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't get involved if I didn't have to. Oh, awkward strike. Oh my! She took out her partner with a vicious forearm there. I just feel so bad for Miss Money in the Bank in this match. A pinfall here. Oh, and again, here's the catch. Becca and Rosa cannot be co-holders of the Money in the Bank. This is when you introduce problems within a tag team. Yes, they're working together now, but when one wins and the other doesn't, what's going to happen to this team? Are you going to say, hey, when I cash this thing in, you're going to get the first shot kind of thing? Like, how are they going to work out deals here? MX feels bad for me, Lynn. Why would you feel bad for me? I am main eventing the damn show. That's what people come to see, not you. Well, maybe.
That's money.
That is money. I take that back. That was harsh. MX, they did come to see you in the main event tonight. They came to see you lose. To me. So, we'll find out. That is our main event DNA Championship on the line. Oh, a pinfall there. 2 count. Alyssa kicks out.
Still has more fight in her.
She's trying with everything she has. Again, the numbers are stacked against her in this one. MX says the dirt sheets can go F themselves, huh? Here they go. Becca now with the cover. Rosa taking a seat here. A little bit of a meditation moment. They are working together, though, as you can see. Taking turns. I guess that's as fair as they can be. And there's the tap out. Good Lord. Rosa is Miss Money in the Bank now. Crash and Burn pick up the win here. Rosa is the new Money in the Bank holder. Wow. We're just flying through this card, ladies and gentlemen. I really hope our main events are longer than this. I owe nerd cred, huh? Well, let me choose the outcome. Alyssa retain? No. Nah. Batman says, yay, does that mean Rosa can cash it in and bring a title to Invictus? Ooh. There you have it. Batman has hope. The biggest question remains, will these two work together for the weeks to come? I don't see it happening. But then again, I could be wrong. I've seen a lot of betrayals happen on this show.
No.
I've been on both sides of them.
No.
Most notably helping you betray my own best friend.
Never happened.
Oops. Well, our next match here is for the men's Money in the Bank. What should I do? We can only have 2 options for predictions here. What should it be? Should it be, will MX win, yes or no? Because it's his damn show? Or you got a better one?
Dawning has a few members here.
Will a Dawning member win? Increasing the odds? That's 3 out of...
Increase it a little bit.
So 3 out of 8. So
yeah.
Will the Dawning win? So get your votes in right now with your strands on who you want to win this. But the prediction is, will a Dawning member win? So you got 3 out of 8. It's pretty good odds. MX says there's only 2. Well, 2 out of 8 then.
Same thing. Math.
Where do I see 3? I don't know. I see others in darker clothing, so I just kind of assumed.
So I have a lot of things on my mind at the moment. I had a lot of personal things that I have to deal with. That's why I've been on a bit of a hiatus from NAW. But on the show, on Thursday, I was here. I was watching. I saw the champions we currently have. I saw the new superstars that are making their impact. And I've seen the old superstars that are still sticking around, making their own impacts as veterans in this business. And I couldn't help but think, even after this whole hiatus that I've been on, I can still step foot in that NAW ring. I can still walk in there and I can beat anybody that I want to beat. I'm sure I can even hold my own against some of the top guys in this business. I've done it before. Sure, it wasn't for a while, but I was the NAW champion. And I've been a 4-time DNA champion. Multi-time tag team champion. Gotten quite a few awards. But it's not enough. No. I don't think it's enough. I need to make more of an impact in this business. And how do I do that? Well, it's simple. I go in there, I beat people, I beat champions, and I take their championships. That's what I do. So Grand Canyon is back. No more hiatus. None of that. It's over. What starts now is I'm back there in that backstage area. I'm watching. And I'm waiting for my opportunity at a match. Any match. No matter if it's for a championship or it's from somebody that thinks they could step up and take me on in my return to the ring. I don't care what it is. All I want is I want to fight. I want to fight and want to earn my opportunity for a championship. And when I earn that opportunity for a championship, I take it. Grand Canyon is back. And he is very ready to fight.
Grand Canyon back with his own vengeance, making a statement there with that promo. What's up, Selena? Storm in chat. What's going on? How are you? What do you think about that, Cody? What do you think about Canyon?
Excited to see him back. He sounds hungry. I just want to know what director put his teleprompter so low. I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
I think he was just full of emotion, where if he made eye contact with you, he was going to rip someone apart. You ever have that where you're just so angry that you won't even look at someone?
To the ring, from Jacksonville,
I've been there.
I have a few people on this roster I'd like to rip apart.
The Savage Outlaw.
Storm here just in time, cheering on Creed, returning to action tonight at Vengeance Day, wearing the dawning attire. That has been the buzzword here tonight. There we have it. Look at that already. He said he was backstage. He said he was here. Canyon is in chat as well and calling out immediately MX, saying, if you want to go, I'll be glad to do it. That is a hungry man. He is ready to throw down.
Well, that's a nice warm-up match for him, I'll tell you that.
That man says the yawning. It begins. I don't know. They've been winning everything here tonight. Will they win? Brock, thank you for the host. How are you? And we have another guest.
Yeah, it was bring your pet to work day.
I can't show mine on camera. Just kidding. It's right here.
They both made it. They both made it. Look at them. Hey, that was nice. Can you do that? Can you do that?
He's like, I don't even bark. Kenya says, anytime MXG, I'm ready to step into that ring. Oh, he's personally wanting to fight you. He's not just wanting any fight, he wants to fight you, MX. There you have it. It looks like a match is being made too. Ask and you shall receive here. That is correct. The end of the month pay-per-view in June this month is being booked by MX. We don't know the name of it yet, but June 30th is a Wednesday. What is that, 3 weeks from today, our pay-per-view for June. We're going to have a match between MX and Grand Canyon. I like that already. Will either of them have a title at that time to up the ante? I guess we'll find out. So it is, okay, MX. MX is officially, we're closing out Pride Month here for NAW. It is NAW Pride. I can't wait to see the design that you make for the arena for that one. It better be fabulous or I'm going to be pissed. What kind of doggo is he? So cute, says Lana.
It's a Jack Russell.
There you go. Isn't that what, who is it? Wishbone? Do you remember Wishbone? It's probably before your time.
From the movie? I thought his name was Shiloh.
I don't know.
I do know what you're talking about.
Okay, I don't know. I could be wrong.
Or Shiloh, a different movie. Still a Jack Russell, I believe.
I don't know. I don't remember that movie. So, look at this kid. You know him?
Yeah, he's been disappointing me lately in his cosplay is what he calls it. I don't even know what that is, but he's just looking ridiculous right now. I don't understand what he's doing. Hanging around with jokes, like smiles. Just don't get it.
Lana says Cody's far too young. And Aerodactyl872, thank you for the follow. Lana says you're too young for Wishbone.
No.
Shiloh is different, says Lana.
Is it?
I don't know.
It's been a long time.
So you're disappointed though.
Absolutely.
I'm in shock here. Honestly, like I thought you were coming out tonight to continue looking over your son. Can I say he's your son? I know there's like
Absolutely.
The whole Brian Christopher and Jerry the King of Lawler thing. Are you denying on television
no,
you're your own child?
He's definitely my child. Looks exactly like me, but
they said it wrong.
his motives are wrong. His motives are absolutely wrong.
He's been nothing but a star on this roster in the tag division.
In the tag division.
He had the DNA Championship. He had the undisputed NAW Championship.
Small glimpses of success don't create legends.
Aerodactyl says, love the arena and the creativity of it. Let's say, give it up for Order of the Za there. They created tonight's show, and they booked tonight's card. So all the compliments, direct them over to Order there, Aerodactyl. Wishbone was a PBS show about a Jack Russell that brought literary classics to life. It is a shame that you haven't seen it. But it is a shame in front of us making their return to action in an updated attire here. You notice something is missing from the attire, and something has been missing from this roster. What is it?
I wonder.
What is it?
I think it's had to do with villains and a van. That's about it.
Seems the
That's all I
club
remember.
has disbanded. I'm curious, where is fellow NOW podcast member Trevor Ben? We have not seen him booked in some time, and we're seeing members of Villain Club here not wearing Villain Club attire anymore. So quietly disbanded, it seems. The van blew up, says Batman. Ty with a bold statement there. How do you want to address that? Because
You're just mad your son doesn't want to be a mini you. Being a mini me is the best that he could be.
you heard it from the king.
He should thrive to be better than just a tag team star. That's absurd.
Ouch. What is it, 34?
34 titles and one dog. And the Hall of Fame.
You just got a kiss too from the dog. You see that?
Right on the nose. Right in the nose.
You shared your accolades and immediately smooch. The dog is proud of you.
That's why he's here. Everything I touch turns to success.
Will success happen for Celestial here tonight? Will he be the next Money in the Bank holder? We'll find out. This is Elimination Rules again, as a reminder. Aerodactyl says, a nice attire of the Celestial. Is Celestial in chat with us tonight? You hear that? Compliments to the creator of Celestial. So Aerodactyl, all the people on this roster are in our community here in chat. Some make it to almost all the shows. Some come and go. But this show is built upon the community itself. And we have so many amazing creators. So you've come to the right place if you want to see some of the best creators out there. MX says, I don't think anyone I put in the Smash tonight is here besides Kaz. That's why we archive things. So Aerodactyl, we archive all our episodes. They're available on YouTube if you ever miss any, or if you ever want to go back and browse through the NAW network, if you will. This is our 334th episode. We just celebrated 3 years as a show. It's been an amazing journey so far, and we have big things on the horizon, I've been told. You talk about having your son rise to greater heights here, like he was in the House of the Rising Sun.
A bit of secret there, huh?
What did that statement mean?
Well, you see, I've been spending a lot of time over in Japan. Scouting, training, coaching. There's more to come. There's definitely more to come.
And from your darkest fears, weighing
I
in
don't
at
like
418
this man.
pounds, the scientist.
One of the scariest members of the NAW roster. Slash back in action here. Moeller wanted to fight tonight. Moeller, blame MX. It's his fault. Batman says there's a house in New Orleans. It's called the Rising Sun. But Cody says this is why we haven't seen him much. We saw him around the debut of Kamden. We saw him supporting the better half of the King family. Apologies, but it's true. And then we just haven't seen him here. But now we know why. Of all the places in the world, not to sound like it's bad, but why? NAW is here.
I guess that's something that everyone's gonna have to find out.
Interesting. MX says my strands are still at the same amount last time we talked. Yeah, you might want to log out, log back in, because it shows you're up over 200,000. How many are you at now? For you, your count.
Pennsylvania, weighing in at 200.
Speaking of the man that's having strands issues, the DNA champion. I'll be seeing you in the main event, my friend.
Champion, MX Goldman.
Interesting color scheme you have here.
I wonder why. Somebody needs to fix his jacket.
There you go. MX confirming Moeller's getting a match. NAW Pride 3 weeks from tonight. Special Wednesday night pay-per-view. June 30th, closing out the month of June. Getting a show in before us in the States celebrate the big 4th of July. I don't know how you guys are handling that, but I am probably safe to assume, Cody, no NOW on the 4th of July night?
No. We
Okay.
will not be doing anything on the 4th of July.
I figure holidays are generally off the table for content. Hopefully you guys understand and respect that, especially 4th of July for us in the States. Usually things like that, Christmas, Thanksgiving, depends on what's happening for people. I don't think we've ever streamed on any of those holidays. MX says JoJo announced both of his titles. Look at that. Look at that. Mark is back in catering tonight. What do they got back there tonight? Anything good?
I heard they had pizza.
Is that where you were? I mean, you're here in the States now. You said you're in Japan. You flew in for this show.
Yeah, for this show. We'll see if I decide to stay or not. The roster has really been they've been disappointing me lately, as I've announced before.
Yikes.
You don't know who to cheer for, you don't know who to boo.
It's
It's
true.
a real shame these days.
Arrow says, I love the concept of the Battle Royal Eliminator. Pinfall submission eliminations in this one. To answer my last question, MX, click 2 chests here at 206. So that's accurate. That's what you should be at when I applied your bonuses from voting and everything. I feel greed is taking over. If you think it should be more than that.
Yes, it is.
Don't you have enough, sir? May I have another? Canyon watching MX tonight. I mean, you better be watching them closely. And Canyon, here's the thing. I wouldn't be opposed to having you come out and helping me out during the main event tonight. It is no disqualification. Interesting. So again, in this one, 8-man elimination. This is Money in the Bank. There was no Money in the Bank briefcase holder for the men. We know, wow, Kaz floating through the air there on top of Lee. He was able to levitate Holmes. That was amazing.
He was inverted.
He was. That was something. It is unsanctioned MX, which means there are no rules. I can do as I please, and I suppose you can do as you please. But we should really be worrying about the I in that statement. Batman's chatting with Canyon backstage right now. Interesting. Yes, no ladders. And that's what I was saying earlier, Batman. You'd be happy. No ladders. He says, all my homies. Wait, hold up. My homies? You have homies in this match? Who are your homies? I have my thoughts.
Matches a couple people.
Yeah. Could be this new era that we're speaking on. Again, no eliminations as of yet. Know the weather? I have it down in my taskbar, 84 and sunny. Oh, big move there from Celestial under Creed. Double stomp happening.
I find it interesting that it's sunny at night.
Very true. It should be dark. It's not yet. No ladders because of the TLC match last week, says Deadshot.
A competitor.
We have an elimination. Who got eliminated there? Did MX just submit Cam?
As I told you, he's gotten soft.
Wow.
Yet he gets up and just walks away. Complete no-sell.
He's probably coming to find you here at the commentary booth.
Well, he walked the wrong way. You gotta go this way, kid.
He's disoriented from being submitted. Match continues here. 7 remain in this match. Money in the bank on the line. Again, it was vacant. Through the ropes. Big move for Creed there. Impressive on Kaz. Pinfall attempt. These two working against each other. Interesting. 2 count. Referee back in the ring. Tyson see how Kamden losing has nothing to do with smiles. Interesting.
Him getting soft has everything to do with that emoji-looking alien, whatever he is.
Oof. Let me know how you
Grown
really feel.
soft. Grown soft.
MX says, what's that on the back of my tights? Deadshot says penguins. I don't know if he's answering your question or your alienist. We have a tap out on the outside. Kaz submitted by Creed. Faction member versus faction member here. So, as part of the predictions, will a member of the Dawning win this match? We have Creed left. But I feel there's one more. There's one more. Slash here. Slash and Shane, they've put on hell of matches in the past. Slash now alone in the ring with MX. Oh, misses the splash. That was awkward. Big stomp from MX. And I do believe I'm trying to get a good look at his ass. But I do believe, and Shane pins him here. And there's the view. Okay, yep. It says the Dawning. MX is part of the Dawning.
He really hit it very well there, putting him on his ring gear.
He did. Creed eliminated by Slash now. So only one member of the Dawning remains in this match. We now know Well, 4 members, 5. We know all 5 members of the Dawning now. A strong faction here. Will MX prevail and be Money in the Bank like he said he would be? Oh, head bouncing off the steel steps there, though. Two count there. MX survives. Slash working on Yamasheta. Celestial back to his feet. Pinfall attempt from Slash. Goes up again. MX and Shane back in the ring. Clothesline from behind. Celestial planted down. Lee into a pinfall attempt on Celestial. Referee. Oh, did Slash bump him there? What was that? All 5 remaining back in the ring. Shane kicks out at 2.5. Holds on. Interesting pin here. Look at that from Slash. 2 count. Awkward striking happening right now, like a bunch of bowling pins trying to stay standing. Crowd booing here. Celestial turns his attention to Shane. Oh, and a clothesline from behind. Submission attempt here on Slash from Lee. Oh, Slash tap to Lee. And a big strike, though, happening at the same time from Celestial to Shane, bloody in his bag.
Bloody in his bag. Never thought I'd heard that sentence.
It's only here in NAW. Reversal and a clothesline. Yamasheta in control of this match. Leg sweep takedown. Celestial now standing. Both men back standing. Back body drop as Lee is back in control. Setting up Celestial. What's up, Lotus? What match we got? I think we're on this the 4th. Lee eliminates Celestial. We are down to 2 in the Money in the Bank. MX now going for... I thought he was going to go for a pin. He's not. He's going... Well, there he goes. He goes for a cover on Lee. 2 count. It has come down to MX and Lee Yamasheta for Money in the Bank. Again, he continues to work on that left arm. The crowd is just pissed now. What did you expect tonight to happen? Let's be honest. Oh, just kidding. Shane's still in this match.
You got mail.
I got mail. Thanks, Lotus, for the host. Shane is still in this match with the pin. 2 count on Lee. Lee fights out of the hold. We have 3 remaining, so correction here. We thought Shane was out of the match. He was just out of sight, out of mind. Lee is now officially out. Now we're down to 2. Oh my. Oh God, what is wrong with Shane? Oh my God. High risk move.
Where's he going?
This is insane. Oh! That's a broken tailbone. Do bags have tailbones?
That's a great question.
Oh my, he just choked him out and MX wins Money in the Bank. Are you kidding me? Get out of here. Unbelievable. Rest in shame. Unreal.
Here is your winner,
I don't think anybody's actually cheering.
Ladies and gentlemen, we told you tonight was going to be Vengeance Day. They told us it was the dawning of a new era. We laughed in their faces, but now we're living it. What a night for 334 so far. What else is yet to come? I guess stay tuned as this night continues. Tag Team Championship on the line at MX. Did you think I was going to let them go without me out there? Ha! I'm tired of this show already, and you booked this match with you accompanying them to the ring. I'm not letting my wife and Rachel get cheated out of their titles because of this damn show. Not happening. So who will win? Let's get those predictions in. Get your voting in too. So who will win? Inputting that data now.
I think he just explained that one there, MXG.
I did.
Lana and Rachel.
There we go. Predictions are live. Get your votes in. Strand Redemptions 250, 1,000, 2,500.
Crash and burn.
You want to be ringside for someone's match? Who do you want to be ringside for? We got tomorrow night still to happen. Hit me up, Lotus. What do you want to make happen? Fun fact here we have from Ty. Ty is undefeated tonight.
True.
Those are facts. Yeah, Lotus, I posted the card, I believe, with this post for tonight's Go Live. Tomorrow night's card is posted. Crash and burn. The challengers here for the tag titles. And yeah, MX, I'm sick of you running the show already. I know you got to book it, but this is not your house. This is the Wolfpac's house. For
Now.
life.
Oh, I got it wrong.
You always get that one wrong, it's okay.
You know, I thought it was the Kingdom. Cool.
You're right, it was. You said it right. Just saying. Tag
Don't
team
forget.
champions, though.
We kicked you out, not the other way around.
Huh. Ty says, I thought this was my mom's house.
Oh,
Is she competing on NAW? Wouldn't that be something? She's just called Ty's mom.
making her way to the ring. Ty's mom.
She wins the women's title.
On Cody and the Cat.
Coming up next time on Cody and the Cat, Ty's mom guest stars as Ty's mother.
Welcome.
Ty's lost, he's going home. You are home. This is your home now. Women's Tag Team Championship on the line in this one. Traditional rules, thankfully.
Primetime Rose.
About time.
Rebecca
Right?
Goldman. On the way to
Storm
the
with
ring.
100-bit donation and a puppy.
Primetime
Hip hip hooray, thank you for that.
And Rebecca Goldman.
Oh, MX here, he's
Rose.
counting
Rebecca Goldman.
Counting
And
them before
their
they hatch.
opponents. They are the women's
RJ Wolf has the NPC.
champions.
He has the million, the DNA, money in the bank. And he's going to be leaving with the
And
NAW.
Rachel, the real deal, Adam.
This guy, I tell you.
Okay.
So here's the thing, at least like in his NAW title match, He can't have anyone cash in on him because he is the Money in the Bank.
That's true.
He gave himself an insurance policy.
Unless the woman in the ring cashes in on.
Oh. Interesting turn of events.
That would be something.
Rosa here starting strong, just kicking Lana around the ring. A bit of a drop toe hold it looked like there. Sliding her around. You can hear her just sliding across the ring mat. And into the corner. And back to her side now. Cutting the ring in half in favor of the champion. Tag made. Rachel now legal. Nice double team maneuver there. Lana going back to the corner. And again, we have cutting the ring in half. Oh! Rosa here catching her off guard, taking Lana out, and then trying to turn around in time to fight. And then she does fight through it. These challengers are super focused. MX says there were 7 other men in that match. Stop trying to twist the narrative. I'm a washed-up commentator? Jeez. This guy right here. Hey, get off me. Right now I'm a manager. I'm not a commentator. See, I'm out there at ringside. That's actually me. This is a video loop. I just don't have pizza. We just
Do you want some? I'll grab you some. I'll go right now. I'll grab you some. I mean,
I'm going into your armpit.
tickles.
Tastes like Old Spice.
I don't know what you got in there.
Rose is setting Rachel up here. I'm like Michael Cole, but somehow worse. Michael Cole is actually one of the best commentators they have. He's one of the only ones that stuck around.
It's like saying you're like Mauro Ranallo, and but worse. Even though he's one of the best ones.
I was gonna say he is one of the best commentators. If you can even be as happy
out of any sport.
Yes, and he's called so many.
He's great in boxing. He's great in mixed martial arts, professional wrestling. He's got it all.
Hell of a
resume. He could probably make baseball entertaining.
That's a challenge. Because I can tell you this: our Tigers commentator.
Would you just throw in the ring?
What are you talking about? We're talking baseball.
Oh.
Ain't nothing happening.
Okay.
Into the ropes. Rosa in control here. The champions. Rosa just brought in a chair. Did you see that? I'm trying to get her attention now. Hey,
get down from there.
No, the referee needs to pay attention. Rosa brought in a chair. She's cheating. Thank you, ref, for doing your job. Rosa is cheating. Big right hand from Lana. Into the corner. The stare. Such an awkward moment here. Just gazing into each other's eyes. Can we do that? Can we look at each other? Make it seem really awkward. This is for you guys viewers. That was for you all. Fire the refs is Lotus with the hashtag. Pinfall attempt from the champions.
The NAW Universe Nerd Acumen Wrestling.
Peter Griffin, 1456. Thank you for the follow. We got a little bit of Mick Foley there on that one.
Hello, Mick.
Thank you.
That's the real bang bang.
Bang bang. That's right. How is Peter Griffin doing tonight? Peter Griffin, let me ask you a question. Have you heard? You know where it's going, don't you? I say.
I think everyone does.
You say everyone's heard?
Everybody's heard.
Oh God, Ty gets it.
The bird?
Oh no!
I thought it was about the word.
Survivor. I love that episode, by the way. It shows up now.
Rosa went the wrong way for a second there. I don't think she knows where she is.
Definitely disoriented. Jolly has been known to cosplay Mick Foley. Well, there you go. I need to see that. MX now saying F you for chomping on pizza. That was like an hour ago.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go.
He's gonna go get more.
I'm gonna go to the back real quick. Yep, I'll be back.
Big power bomb here from Lana. Lotus had 2 boxes of pizza earlier, barbecue chicken and meat lovers. That's similar to what we got on Monday. You're ordering a pizza already, it's fine. We're gonna have more pizza on Sunday for my youngest, his 2nd birthday. Don't say cosplay? Ooh. Is that true? You hate cosplay? Oh God, oh God. We have the stare up top, we have slowly eating pizza. Big move there from Lana, her signature. She can't quite get into a position for a pinfall though. Dragging Rosa across a pinfall attempt here. And the champions to retain the title, broken up by Becca. Ooh, awkward there. Rachel accidentally kicking Lana. He's just staring right through you and eating pizza. This is amazing. Jawbreaker. We got ASMR. Is your mic on? Because I don't hear the chomping.
It is.
Oh, it's not picking it up. Do you have a Yeti?
I do.
Those things pick up everything. You'll have to see how you have it set. It's literally like,
Oh.
I can hear that. Like, these things are so sensitive. Ty says, are we about to kiss right now? Don't you wanna kiss the girl?
I think we probably could if I look at you and you look at me.
This might happen.
That would make quite the clip.
Let's see.
Okay. I don't know where to stop. Where do I stop?
I don't know.
Oh, right.
Hold on.
My hand.
There's the. You see that?
Oh, we're overlapping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a bit of
Okay.
overlap. Can our faces go into each other?
So I gotta go right here.
So let's see if we could go in. Oh no, you're off. Hold on, I'm off now. Did it look all right?
Somebody clip it. We're gonna use that as a notification now.
There's a texture on the mat. Somebody clip that for merch. Clipped. Well, I think this. Look at that clip.
I don't think Lana or Britt saw anything. We're good.
No, everything's fine.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
This
Nothing
is
happened.
cool.
Oh,
Lana, oh nope, she saw it. She saw it. Ty clips so fast. You gotta take your time. Don't go too fast. Lana is all for it. This brings me back to college, right, Lana? I think of all the people here, only she knows.
I didn't go to college, so maybe you're teaching me a thing or two, you know?
It's true, you do have pizza. That's step 1. So, no, it's just the college students. I should feed them pizza. We'll see.
Oh, there it is, right there. Oh yeah.
Oh, next time on Cody and the Cat. What's he gonna feed him next? Will he put pizza in his mouth? Will he put a burger?
Or a hot dog.
Ooh, you get to decide with your vote. Vote now. Operators are standing by. We do have a tag match, by the way.
I think everybody liked what was going on down here a little bit.
Oh, man. Big right hand from Lana goes into the cover. Champions to retain. Can it happen? It dies.
There it is.
Yay.
Just in time.
Wait, they're charging you for garlic butter? That's unfortunate. How cheap. As if they don't profit enough from pizza. Come on. No comma. No comma. No comment. Hey, this is MX's show. He wanted this, and we deliver. We had to.
This is what he gets.
It's exactly, you get what you deserve. And you deserve the best. And you got the best.
I believe that's what Joker said.
Here are your winners,
You get what you deserve.
and still the women's tag team, Andrea L. and Rachel, the real deal, Adam.
Another happy birthday shout out there to Cody. Look at that, look at that. Let's see. Let's head on over. Choose outcome.
Oh, I put 1,000 nerd credit on that. That's the only one I.
Did you?
MXG
Yeah.
for match 7.
He's
I
not
just got back 4,216 nerd credit for that. I only did 1,000.
He says he's going to save that clip for personal use. Now we have blackmail on us. Thanks for that. Empty heart is my trademark now. Lotus going to go make dinner. Bring me some. You can feed me too. I'll let everybody feed me. Queen, you download all the episodes? That's awesome. And Heart from Ty and Batman, you're welcome. So this seems a bit unfair. NAW Undisputed Championship. 2 out of 3 falls in this one. Yeah, indeed. Look who's ringside. Let me get the prediction poll going. Who will win? MXG or Hoku? And this isn't even your main event, folks. Me versus MX coming up next. Unsanctioned match. So predictions are active. Get those votes in. 251,000, 2,500. This is our 6th match. One more match to go.
Champion versus champion contest is a knockout match.
Oh, we
And
got
it's for
knockouts on
the
this thing too. Interesting.
Undisputed World Heavyweight Championship.
Look at this. The dawning of a new era. NPC champion, DNA champion, $1 million champion, hopeful NAW champion. You still haven't ordered the pizza? I thought they said you did because they were charging you for stuff. Greeted with booze. I would like some booze. I just had A&W cream soda.
And some red drink. Screenshot them. Do it again.
There's no such thing. Ty likes to be greeted. Well, hello. Batman would like some booze too. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, the undisputed NAW champion, Hoku. in an incredibly difficult contest here. Clearly, things are stacked against him with the dawning here. With no one coming to his aid at ringside. Can he overcome the odds, though? That's the biggest question. One of the most dominant champions in our recent history. That's what it's for. The undisputed NAW Championship. We know already MX has money in the bank. So even if he loses here,
from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania,
he's just going to screw over Hoku when he can.
269 pounds.
Let's be real here. Hoku is, his days are numbered as a champion just because of this man right here, MX. I mean, if we can call him a man at this point, hiding behind a faction.
Well, let's be honest. It's his second time with that money in the bank briefcase, and I think we all remember what happened last time they cashed in on me.
309 pounds. He is the undisputed world
Who's hiding you?
heavyweight champion. Hoku, the Samoan.
And I have a surprise for you too. For our main event, MX. I have a surprise. Hoku taking a look at that belt.
Yeah, saw the oh-nos in chat.
No, 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 no. That needs to be alert. Somebody messaged me and remind me that that needs to be an alert. Yeah. Yeah, I have surprises, okay? Oh my God. Are you kidding me right now? Not like this. Holy hell.
He does have surprises. Why do you think I'm here?
It's true. It's true. Hoku, what is happening right now? Are you kidding me? I have never seen Hoku manhandled like this. He was about to get the Kofi Mania ending. It was almost done. Oh, and he just tells him to suck it. Get out of here. Are you kidding me right now? Hoku's had enough. Just straight punch to the gut. And a slap.
Hoku's looking a little green. He doesn't look like he's feeling too good out there.
Yeah. Oh, but wait. Oh,
does he have just enough in the tank?
Look at this. We've seen this win matches.
He sticks it.
With the pin. 2 count only. And this is a 2 out of 3 falls. Keep that in mind. Kick to the midsection. Hoku's starting to come alive finally in this match. Nice hanging brain busters from Hoku there. His thing of beauty. Oh, nice right. And a headbutt there. Referee allowing it. Reversal here. MX is trying to come back. Big right of his own. Into a choke. Oh, no. Fights through. Is Hoku nervous? I didn't think he had any nervousness in him. And MX into a pin. 2 count there. Ooh, slamming his hand against the mat. MX showing signs of frustration.
That gold rush was for nothing.
Oh. Big right as Hoku tries to get back up to his vertical base. And the spike. Oh, he's setting him up now, but come on. What is this, a distraction in the corner? RJ undoing the turnbuckle pad.
Got plenty of time.
He's got time, and he's got good ring position here. He could plant and stick with the pinfall. He's got him. Referee, look out. Pin.
6.
2 count, are you kidding me? Oh, fireman's carry reversal. And he sidesteps that into a back body. He's got the hold into a German suplex, setting up multiple here, it looks like. Or what's he got? Into a hanging vertical suplex there. Nice combination of moves. I hate to be complimenting the man here. Into a choke. Look at this. Counters it though. He's
instantly fights out.
He's starting to recognize the things against him. Clotheslines, MX out ringside, telling him to bring it on. Hoku refusing to go out there. Why? Oh, I was just going to give him a compliment saying wise man. But he goes out there.
Onin seemed to be backing away from him.
Probably smart. Face first off the apron. Crowd booing as we're ringside here. Again, face first off the side. Oh, he was trying to go for something. It looked like almost a spinning heel to the midsection. He didn't quite get it though. Terminator Gaming 58, thank you for the follow. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to NAW. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And a spike incoming into the face of MX. Down he goes. Hoku trying to get him into a pinning position, but no, double axe handle smash up the forehead. He says they love WWE like this. Well, if you love action, this is the place to be. We're glad to have you. Oh, nice stomp there from Hoku. And if you like wrestling too, we do have a wrestling podcast on Sundays. Check that out with Cody and Trevor. And sometimes the cat. Cody.
Always the cat.
The cat's always lurking. Distraction from RJ again at ringside. Allowing MX to clothesline from behind. Triple H new chairman in 2023. Terminator calling the changing of the guard for WWE there in chat. First pinfall goes to MX. Again, this is a 2 out of 3 falls matchup. But right now, the Dominator, or shall we say, the Dominator. You know, shout out to the newbie. He'll be back. Here we go. MX. Oh, God. Oh, God. Look at the strength. Unreal. Hoku is in trouble here. Oh, 2.5. Terminator says Triple H is going to change WWE after Vince McMahon retires. What do you think, Cody?
I think that Vince is not going anywhere. He has too much pride. It doesn't matter
what you think! MX says it doesn't matter what you think with that alert. I think that was more so for the 3 count, but it was good timing with the question, and you answered it. MX says it's over here, a pinfall attempt. And he... Can we get a spoiler alert on this whole damn show, please? Ladies and gentlemen...
When you poison a man, that's kind of how it goes.
The new NAW champion. I don't even want to say it. MX says, I told you the spoilers. Well, you didn't tell me everything.
Here is your winner,
And I didn't tell you everything.
undisputed world heavyweight
Because I have a surprise for our main event.
MX Goldman.
I guess I should get ready.
So let me do this. There's your screenshot. So, here's the deal. I knew this show was coming tonight. I was live backstage at episode 333. I was actually one office over when I saw you, MX, backstage at NPC for our anniversary 3. Now, why is that significant? Well, because you're not a member of the NPC roster. Why else is that significant? Well, because you attacked someone who was supposed to be in that match from the NPC roster, and then you so, how shall we put it, conveniently placed yourself in an Iron Hell match that you are known for being victorious in. Now, the outcome did not favor you per se, but it did favor, which we all know now as your faction, the Dawning, with RJ Wolf winning the first ever NPC championship. But what I'm getting at here, you screwed over a man, a monster, a loaded gun, the number one with a bullet. Let me just reveal, I've gone on too much. Ladies and gentlemen, your DNA Championship match is now Bullet versus MXG, with me as his manager. And look at the confidence in his chat before he sees the reveal. He says, "You're damn right I screwed him." Well, guess what, my friend? This is your main event. Get your votes in. 250, 1,000, 2,500. Bullet the Terror is here. DNA Championship on the line. Let me set up the predictions for our main event of Vengeance Day here. So who
You see exactly what it is.
will win? Bullet or MXG? There we go. Predictions are live. They say you reap what you sow. Am I right or am I right?
Bullet.
So here you have it. Bullet. You didn't get your shot at Anniversary 3, but I feel I'm doing you one better here. Show them what you got, monster.
And it's for the Men's Wrestling Championship.
Yeah. Well, things change. Because you think you can do whatever you want. I can do whatever I want. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know who this is, hopefully he will teach you. MX says, show me another person that has as much gold as I do. Well, we'll see how long this new era lasts.
And we've had plenty of people that held all the titles at the same time.
Those that climb up higher fall harder. Look at this. This is disgusting.
I enjoyed that number one with a bullet line you had there.
What can
By
I
the
say?
way,
What can I say?
it's clever. Very clever.
He calls it justice. Wow. Justice is already taken. That's trademark infringement, my friend. DNA Championship on the line here in our main event now, being forced to defend this belt.
Parts unknown, weighing in at 259
Come on, Bullet.
pounds, the Terror Psycho.
I believe D's Nuts is also
Introducing the
trademarked,
champion.
by the way.
From Pittsburgh,
Yeah,
Pennsylvania,
you're just rolling
weighing
down
in
a
at
pile of fines at the moment.
269 pounds. He is the
Your entire
men's
paycheck for this whole event is about to be going.
Yeah, your profits are out the door.
Goldman.
You hear that? Did you hear that? Boo.
It's really a calamity.
Oh. Ty with the hate mail right now. You've got hate mail. So welcome to our main event. Vengeance Day is here. It has happened. And this is our main event. Big clothesline this stuff. That's how we do. Oh, okay. You can go all the way that. But hey, that's all right. Oh, God. That. Okay. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. No, I'm not going to, though. Come on, Bullet. I'm rooting on you, man. DNA Championship main event at 3:34 here tonight. Cody's birthday. I want to, of course, thank him for joining us for this show. Will we see more of him in the future on these? I don't know. We don't know if he'll be heading back to Japan or not.
I guess you guys will have to find out.
I'm intrigued, though. He has things to share. He said coming soon. He's
All of
bringing
my
gifts.
things are still in Japan, so I will have to go back. But who knows when I'll be back here.
Interesting. I'm curious what you'll bring back with you as far as experience, talent.
Ooh. Charisma?
Ooh. We'll find out. Off the ropes, using the ropes into a power bomb, a sit-down bomb there. Ty's Bullet getting shot. And
There's
this is
some
go ahead.
There's some mega superstars that come from Japan.
Mega Super.
Smiles Gang.
Both back standing. Nice clothesline from Bullet. Yeah, there are some mega talents out there. You hit the trigger with that one.
Absolutely. Very fitting that Bullet's in the ring.
Indeed. Very much with a V. Capital V. Very much indeed. Crowd booing here as we have just kind of a bang. He was trying to scoop him up there. Oh, misses the big kick. Dirty bit. Oh, nasty front leg sweep there. Face first into the canvas. Backing off here. Crowd booing again. Really letting them know how they feel tonight. Raucous crowd. Bullet going high risk? Maybe no. He's taking a moment to embrace this crowd. Focus on the match, man. This is the main event. Bama says Bullet is in a faction. His tag partner is Celestial. That is a fact.
Would you call it a Bullet Club?
Ooh. Interesting. I know many greats that have come from that club. Especially in Japan. Oh, nice Luthez. MX is wearing a Bullet Club shirt right now. Pinfall attempt from Bullet. And a 1 count only. Batman knows a lot about Bullet. Do you know this? Are they good enough? In their first big main event here, high-risk move does not pay off. Are they good enough to capitalize on this opportunity in their first big main event? It's a lot of pressure. And a hold here. Fighting out of it though is MX. Kaz at ringside, getting really hyped up. Nice running shoulder tackle there. And a reversal though. MX back standing. MX setting him up for something. Look out, Bullet. Kick to the midsection. He's in trouble here. Oh God, here we go again. Oh no. I'll say, oh, it was more impressive doing that to Hoku, but...
Oh, a little bit of a distraction here.
There it was. What is happening? What is this?
Rooney for no reason? Okay.
Somebody had too many edibles before their fight tonight. Oh, nice panic kick. Oh, God, that elbow. Distraction. Yeah, I'm talking to you, MX. Your shoes untied, you fool. There we go. Bullet coming back here. Bullet, pay attention. What are you doing? Oh, he's spitting out green stuff. What is that about? Bullet slow. Caught in the ropes there. He got caught in the ropes, ref. Come on. You can't attack a man in the ropes. Are you kidding me? MX getting frustrated here.
He's wearing Velcro.
What?
I'm wearing moccasins because I'm a kid.
Oh. I'm not wearing any shoes.
I'm not wearing any pants.
Oh, neither am I.
Oh,
I'm wearing shorts.
that's why everything's waist up here.
It's true. You never know.
I'm wearing my bikini bottom getting ready for this hot tub stream.
It's coming soon. Big elbow drop from the top rope, though. Prove it for the merch store? Prove what? The no pants party.
Ain't no party like a no pants party.
Because the no pants party don't stop. Big forearm strikes across the forehead there. Bullet back standing. A fireman's carry reversal. Bullet trying to come back. Has the damage been done, though? He cannot stop the dominance of the champion. But as I speak, a reversal in the corner and back and forth. Crowd is booing. They're pissed. They spent money on this pay-per-view tonight. And part of me has to say I don't blame them as a nasty kick across the face there. This feels like it was a setup from the beginning, and here we go. He fights out of it, though.
Wow.
Come on, ref. Get in the game. Oh, here we go. Come on, Bullet. Pile driver. There is hope. Can he do it? Pinfall. Bullet for the DNA Championship.
2, 3.
Bullet
He does it.
Done it.
Wow.
Incredible. Unreal.
Showing up and taking out the greatest mid-card talent we've ever seen. Incredible.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new DNA champion. Oh, did you see that? That was the move that I said, I can't believe the ref allowed it. He was in the ropes. If someone is in the ropes like that, you have to allow them a breather break. You cannot attack them. But the end result
Knowing
was
knowing him, I'm sure he was trying to get disqualified.
Oh,
That
most
title.
definitely. Desperation, man.
The Terror Psycho.
From a former 4-time DNA champ to a first-time DNA champ. Congrats, Bullet. Bullet, this is your moment. You've done it. You are the new DNA champion. Congratulations. Definitely a hard fight tonight, but so very worth it. Let me award everyone here. Nice shot. I'm handing out the predictions here. There we go. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been, though, episode 334 of NAW. Today was Vengeance Day. Today was Cody's birthday. So thank you for joining us here for the show tonight.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Tomorrow night we're back at 8 p.m. Eastern Time with 2 contender matches, because we already have a tag team contender that won in our dark match tonight. So they'll be competing tomorrow. So join us for that, 8 o'clock tomorrow. I believe that's 9 total matches coming your way. Thursday night, tomorrow night. And then you had mentioned a possibility of doing some pop-up streams on Friday or Saturday?
Absolutely. I believe Friday's looking a little bit better than Saturday at the moment.
Perfect. So there you have it. Turn on notifications to be notified anytime we go live. Be a member of our Discord to get notified anytime we go live, as well as when we upload videos to YouTube, and just plainly just to be part of the conversation. Join us on social media. We're across the board: Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and many other places. Podcast platforms. Search for Ghost Nerd Acumen. You can find us, follow us, like us, share us, comment, do all the things. Love us. DNA is a part of all of us. And we want you to be a part of it, because we're nothing without you guys. So thank you for the continued support from all of you. It's always a privilege to entertain every single week on this channel to you guys. Sunday is NXT TakeOver. Check out Trevor's poll that he posted. You can win bonus strands by participating in that if you do well with your predictions. So best of luck to those. And the next stream then is, the next scheduled stream I should say, for you is Monday, reviewing TakeOver.
That is it. Correct.
And then we'll return to things again next week. Next week, Tuesday is E3. Cody and I will be back talking about E3. Next week, Wednesday, Lana will be returning to the stream. So tune in on Wednesdays for that. And then, of course, regular scheduled programming on Thursday next week, more NAW. If you want to be on the show, upload your character, hashtag NAW. Make sure you redeem strands for title opportunities and contender matches, whether it's strands or nerd cred. If you're not, it's very difficult for me to book you. That is the way. You guys control the show. You guys control your opportunities. If you want to be featured, if you want promos aired, it's up to you guys. You get out what you put in. We tried so hard. But seriously, you get out what you put in this show. This man sitting next to me is living proof.
Hello.
I found him. We found each other, really, on a Facebook group for this game. Now look where he's at. You never know. Opportunity's yours. I'm handing it to you. Seriously.
All in name and at table.
Thailand.
It's up to you guys. But thank you all. I appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, take care. Good night, everybody.